What's up, Leatherheads? This is Zach from Cedar Coast Leather Co. Today I have a challenge for myself. I'm going to try and teach you how to saddle stitch in 6 minutes. I looked through YouTube forever and I found a bunch of different methods on how to stitch leather. It was confusing and it made it seem difficult, but the good news for you, it is not difficult. There are only a few things that really affect your stitch. The number one thing is making a straight line. There are a few tools, but I highly recommend you purchase a wing divider. You can get them off of Amazon. They're like 25 bucks, but they just adjust here and that gap will expand or decrease. You put that on the edge of your leather and slide it across. It makes a beautiful straight line for you to follow. Step 2, a chisel. And there are two tools that are used that are like this. One is called a chisel and the second is called a pricking iron. A chisel goes all the way through the leather and then you stitch through the holes. A pricking iron just pricks the leather and then you will use a stitching awl to finish the holes as you're stitching. Chisel is the way to go for me. If you're looking for efficiency, it looks great, it's quick, it goes all the way through, it's more simple. You can rip through some beautiful projects with a really nice chisel. So we've got a straight line and we've got holes in the line, and now we just need to learn the right method to make a beautiful straight stitch. We're gonna flip around right now and I'm gonna show you my exact method that I believe will work for everyone. It leaves a beautiful stitch and it's very efficient. Important to go all the way to the edges when you're doing a project. It'll prevent your layers from splitting on the edge and looking dumb. Okay, we're ready to go. You just put it on the edge, slide it right down. That is a really straight line. After that, like I said, you do need your mat so that you don't ruin anything. You're gonna put them right in the groove. And just punch it through. You can see there's a side where the holes are wider and then the flat side. I always do the wide side to the left. You just take the thread, put it through the hole, pull it a little while, put the thread. I pinch this with my finger and my thumb, the thread, and then poke through with the needle so that I can hold the thread in place. You're going to do that twice. And then just slide the whole thing down straight. I'll show you with the other side. Take your needle. Put it through, pull it, go through the thread with the needle, do it again. Pull the whole thing straight down. Then we're going to pull both of these so that they're even. We're going to backstitch. You're always going to go through from the left to the right. Make a cross from behind and pull it through. Then I pull, this is the one that went through. I pull both of those back and then go through again. The last step is to wrap this thread around, and pull. When you're pulling, you're going to go to this corner and up, and to this corner and down to get the stitches to lay right. In through the left, cross from the back, pull that thread back. The reason that you do that is so that you don't go through the thread again. Wrap around, guitar. In from the left, cross from the back, pull, keep that tight, go through, wrap it around, pull. In from the left, cross from the back, keep it tight, back through, wrap around, pull. In from the left, cross from the back, pull it through, keep this tight. Another thing you can do when you go through, you can pull this a little bit, and that will show you if you've pierced this thread with this needle. Last step, wrap around and pull. Okay, now you can watch a few times. As you go, you will start to feel these holes. You won't really need to look as much. You'll feel them and see that they came out correctly on this side. And then this you'll use the same way. So as you progress, you'll start to feel those, and it'll be a lot smoother and a lot quicker. The most important thing with stitching leather is to do the same thing every time. Because technically, even if you were doing it wrong, as long as they look the same every single time, you can't really mess up the durability of this stitch. So what you're going for is a uniform look that you like. Okay, we're just going to back stitch to finish this off. It's really easy. You just do the same thing, just go the other direction. In from the left, cross from behind, through, wrap it around. In from the left, cross from behind, pull it. Keep that tight so you don't pierce the thread. Wrap it around and pull it. These thread nippers are like your best friend. When I first started, I was trying to use an X-Acto knife to cut these, and these are so cheap on Amazon. And they're just so valuable, it makes it so easy. They also cut really, really clean. To finish your thread, I like to use a lighter a lot, but they have this thread zapper that basically heats up this piece of metal and will melt the thread. It's really great. I just love the feel of just burning the thread to finish it. And the back side, which is usually ugly, looks really good. Where we ended there. Front looks really good too. This is all the info that you need to create a beautiful stitch. Just stick with it, and in a couple days you're going to be a pro. If this video was useful for you, come back and subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to be letting a bunch of tips out, the cat's out of the bag. We're just going to pour out everything we can. Anything that was helpful to us, we want to give to you. I'll see you on the next video.